Hi, and welcome to today's sort of Terraria tutorial that I'm making as a guide for how to build a conveyor belt golf ball elevator. Now, there might be easier ways to do this. I don't really know. All this mechanical stuff for me is pretty new, but I wanted to show how to make one that I found that worked out pretty well for me. So the first thing you're going to want to need is you're going to want conveyor belts. I'm doing this on a journey mode character because it just means that there's a lot of stuff I can use that make my life easier. So you're going to want some conveyor belts. You're going to want to make it so that you have just a platform for the ball to go on. So the way I'm going to end up building this is so we're going to have this little uphill, I don't know if uphill is the right word for me to use, but just this little area for the ball to be able to fall into, where it is guaranteed to hit the conveyor belt and nothing else. So that no matter what, if I hit it into this hole, it will hit the conveyor belt. Just as a place to show you exactly how it works. So I'm going to put down my little golf tee, put it right here. Why not? So that if I hit it, it lands on the conveyor belt. Yay, conveyor belts. We'll make this also just go low, so we have a little ceiling for it. I'm also building this in the sky just so you can clearly see everything that I am doing. So that's not on the ground, and there's no background walls as a distraction. So now, if you hit it, conveyor belt moves the golf ball, as one would guess, because that makes logical sense. So first off, we're going to want to take our conveyor belts. See, it all sort of depends. The way normally I'd say it is if you're going down, I'd say build it down, at least with regular blocks, so you know how you want it to go, or you can build it up and build the top layer. It all depends on if you already have your top layer built or you have your bottom layer built. If you have your bottom layer built, like I'm going to do, so first off, if you're making it go to the left first or to the right first, if you're having it so it lands over here and comes this way, you're going to have it going up, a diagonal going up and to the right. If you're having it come from the right side, you're going to want it going up and to the left. So since ours is coming from the right, we're going to want it to go up into the left. So the thing you're going to want to do is make a sort of stair platform. And you can have it go up however how you want. For me, yeah, we'll do this one for the first one. I'm just going to fill in this back area because there's no reason not to, there's no reason to do it. It's up to you. The other thing is you're going to want to flatten these. Okay, so now they're flattened. Good. The next thing you're going to want to do is on the back. So you're going to want the back wall. For me, it'll be right. Actually, we'll just do it right here. For me, I normally put it 2 above where the end is. So it's sort of like 1, 2, 3. So like if I made it, 3 above. I miscounted. So you want to have the 3 blocks above where it is. And that'll just be how high we end up making it. So we'll just do it that way. And then afterwards, for me, I like to, so there's 2 ways to do it. You can either move it out this way, which means you'll need to hammer this one again. Or you can build it out from the right side for these other blocks. But you're going to want to build it off of the other conveyor belt. So now I'm going to want the clockwise ones. So it's coming at me. Then you're going to want to build up your stairs as high as you want it. For me, I'm just going to build it. Yeah, that looks good. And then, so flatten those out. You have to make sure this bottom one is also the pointed down, the point. So then you have your 1, 2, 3. You want them to be the same type of it. You want all of these to be the same type. You don't want to have it so there's a counterclockwise one sitting in the middle. That will clearly mess things up. I feel like that's something that shouldn't need to be explained, but it will be. Now for me, I like to fill it in with whatever block I'm using. Then you can flatten it to make it look nicer. So like you can do that. And make it blend in. Wood isn't the best resource. I'd probably pick something more that blends in. Like you could use the Martian blocks. You could use anything that looks relatively metallic, or just whatever you're trying to use. It's up to you. If you want to make it pitch black and darkness, don't use blocks that give off light like the Martian ones. That's a bad idea. I learned that from example. Next thing you're going to want to make sure you do is, so I'd set it up again. This time it'd be counterclockwise going up to the left. This time I'm going to build it off from this side. So you want to make sure there's that one little block of space. Get rid of these other ones because they don't actually matter. You build it going up. So then this is at the end, so it's 1, 2, 3. And then there we go. Now the other thing, and I want to make sure, did I run out of mahogany? No. It's just in there. Now this fill-in is one that I do recommend doing. Sort of set it up that way, and it should work. So here's the thing. Sometimes it works where it's just built like this. Sometimes it doesn't. Why? I don't know. It just does, because it hates me. That's the way I like to look at it, at least. So here we're going to have the clockwise ones. I think that's good enough for now. And then I'm also going to build that. So 1, 2, 3, and then a hole. Just so it can play out in the background. There we go. And then we're going to flatten these out. And now we'll give it a roof. Now I know this isn't the best looking thing, like I could have made it look better by building it all out ahead of time, but I didn't really feel the need to do that because people are going to want it, and I'd rather just show it off, it all being built, instead of you just watching somebody talk the entire time, which is still happening, but now if you want, and I'd probably recommend just flatten it all. Make it look nice again. Not that. Let's get that on out of there. So here's the thing where I get to test it now and then find out if I have to show the other thing. Because sometimes this alone will work, where I can just tap. Make sure you put a little bit of power into your head for testing, or else it won't work. And you can see it gets dragged up, and it'll bounce off. I think I might need to put the other piece in, because sometimes, yep. Oh. Forgot to flatten that one. And would you look at that, ta-da, it works. It'll come over. And you can make these as long as you want. They have to be at least long enough to have this back wall. I normally just make them bigger because it feels better when I do it that way. Yeah. So the other thing I've done before that helps it work a little bit easier is, so for this one platform, oh, not that, put in the opposite one. If that bottom one's too close. I don't know why, but it just made it, whenever I built it, it worked easier if I put that one in. I have no real good explanation as to why it does that, but that's just the way it's working. God, that wood is... Ta-da! That's just how I would say to build it up if you're going to build an elevator for a golf ball. There's probably easy ways to do it with teleporters, but for me at least, I've had issues with teleporters for golf recently, where for some reason the pressure plates aren't working the correct way, which is really annoying. But now you can see, it just runs on its own. And you can make this go as high as not. Sometimes it can be really annoying. It can be finicky. This is just the way I found it to work, and I could just leave it here, going, and it'll just go. I could leave it running for an hour. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to show an example of another one, because I already have one built. So if I go to my golf course level, which is where I originally built it, I can take us straight over to hole 6, which has a lot bigger of one. See over here, I put the conveyor belt going up too, just because for some reason it was needed to work. Now let's hope I don't get the hole in one. This is why I had the sniper rifle. There we go. Yep. So you can see, it'll hit it, go up, ricochet off, go up, and just do it. See, for me, it was weird. It only needed this one on this first one. If I put it on the other ones, for some reason, it wasn't working. To me, that doesn't make any sense as to why it doesn't work, and I might have been doing something wrong. But that's just the way it was working, so I have it built this way. And that's the nice thing, the way this level is set up, it will just keep going over and over again, because this conveyor belt will pull it up, push it through the stairs, and it'll just fall back through. Now I can even just turn on the timers just to make it a full-on Plinko life. You can see it just falls back on, and just keeps going. That's the other nice thing about having the conveyor belts all at the bottom here, is that even if it messes up and the ball falls all the way back down to the bottom, sort of like that, it'll just keep going. It'll fall back down the conveyor belts, and sometimes that'll happen, where the ball will just fall all the way down, but because of these conveyor belts at the bottom, even if it manages to fall all the way back down, it'll just get back up and just start going again. So it'll just keep on chugging. And that's it for this Terraria guide. Look at him go. Thank you and welcome to Conveyor Belts for Golf. And it ends on the hole. See, it's a hole-in-one. It's some good luck. Yours will do great. I hope you're having a great day. That's a sign that I'm hoping you should be having a great day. And I believe you are having a great day. Thank you, and come back, stop by, leave a comment, leave a like. Thank you.